What's up, everybody? It's me again, Sterling, coming back to you with another video. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And before I get started, I just want to take 1 minute out to thank all of my new subscribers and everybody who's looked at my videos and commented and everything. I want to say thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so get straight to the point today. We're going to talk about the addictions of a narcissist and how they affect you throughout the relationship. So, like I said, the addictions of a narcissist and how they affect you throughout the relationship. Okay, so we know that the narcissist does not think like normal people, okay? So by them not thinking like normal people, good people, they need other things to make them feel relevant and competent. First of all, they really want to mirror who you are. They see the normalcy within you they don't possess. That's first and foremost. Okay? So they have to, implement other things in their minds to make them feel legitimate and normal. And these are some of the addictions that fuel their want to be sense of normalcy. Okay. One thing the narcissist is addicted to is gaslighting. Okay? What they want to do, they see the truth laid out right in front of them. They know what the truth is. You know what the truth is. But what they want to do, they want to convince you that the truth is not the truth. You understand? They will do things. They will disrespect you. They will lie to you. They will cheat on you. They'll blame shift. They'll turn everything into your fault. That's an addiction. They cannot go a day without doing that. They lie to themselves as well. They lie to themselves and convince themselves that they're better than everybody else around them, or anybody for that matter. They're just better than everybody. You understand? That's an addiction. If they went a day and did not do that, they wouldn't feel right. They wouldn't be themselves, the narcissists that they are, if they didn't do that. You understand? So yeah, they're so busy avoiding the truth, trying to keep you from actually realizing that you're not the problem. You see, as long as a narcissist can validate within themselves that they're right and you're always wrong, you're the problem and they're the solution, that's toxic. And that's what they do. Okay? So another addiction they have is lying. Sometimes they bend the truth. Sometimes they tell half truths. But most of the time, they're telling flat out lies to themselves and you, once again. They lie about everything. And if they're not lying about something, they're omitting a big part of the truth out of something. Say, for instance, you ask the narcissist what kind of childhood they have. They had. Okay, you ask the narcissist what kind of childhood you had. Okay, they're gonna say something like, "Oh, my childhood was good. My childhood was great." You know, and this is what they want you to believe, because if they disclose the fact that they had a turbulent childhood, and that's nothing against them, but they feel as if I have to keep that a secret, because that's giving my supply ammunition to look at me a certain type of way. That's going to take all my normalcy that I'm pretending to have. That's going to throw it out the window, because now they know, okay, there's something behind my behavior and why I act the way I act. So they'll lie. They'll say, "Oh, my childhood was great. I had 2 loving parents. My brothers and sisters, we all got along." They're going to paint this picture of perfectness. Just like up until today, perfectness, like they're perfect. Everything dealing with the narcissist on their end is perfect. I tell you. So that's why they're going to lie about everything. They're going to lie to you about things that they've done negatively towards you. And when you find out and you know you have concrete facts, they're still going to lie about it. Even though they look dumb as hell, they're still going to do it. And that right there is a true sign of a narcissist. You understand? They're going to do things that are totally abnormal, and you know they're abnormal. And that's like, if you come into a relationship and you're not quite sure about this person, or you don't quite understand why they do and say the things they do, that right there, once it's revealed, it'll be clear as day to you. It'll be clear as day. There will not be a question at all. It'll be clear, crystal clear. Okay, that's another addiction. Okay, so then another addiction, and I'm not saying not all, but a lot of narcissists, they have substance abuse issues. Whether it may be alcohol, might be marijuana, it might be coke, it might be heroin, and sometimes you won't even know it. You won't even know it. But they need something. They need something to ease that pain of living with themselves. You understand? They need something to cushion that, to try to help suppress that pain within themselves, because they know they are really screwed up inside. They're damaged, they're broken, they're shattered. You understand? So they thinking that using, chemicals or alcohol or whatever the case may be, it makes them feel better inside temporarily, but everybody knows that it only makes things worse. A lot of things dealing with the narcissist is an illusion. Most of everything is an illusion, and that's another one. That's an illusion to them that, I can do this. I'm the narcissist. It's not going to hurt me any. You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay? So another addiction that a lot of narcissists have, and I'm not going to generalize them all, but a lot of them have sexual addictions. And that addiction leads to supply. See, this is a tricky one right here. Because, like we all know, you go through a love bombing stage. So sex is probably plentiful. And there's pretty much nothing off the table when it comes to a narcissist if they're trying to reel you in with sex. If they know that you're a person that is at times sexually driven and you enjoy sex, you understand? They're going to do everything that they think you like, and then they're going to go hard on the sex with you. They're going to put it on you. They're going to pour it on heavy. They also like sex. That's validation to them coming from you. You're validating that narcissist through engaging in sex with them. Not saying you don't like it or it's like a chore or anything like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they like sex and they're going to be very good at it, and they're going to use it to their advantage to gain you as a solid supply. You understand? And it's going to come across as, oh my God, this person really likes me and we really have great sex and our intimacy is just off the Richter scale. That's what it's going to come across as. But it's so not that. It's so not that. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. This is the truth right here that I'm telling y'all. It's not about that. Their sexual, you know what I'm saying, overload onto you is just to get you in, bait you into where they want you to be. And then after that, they use it as a weapon. You understand? Because a narcissist, they could turn the sex on and off just like that. Done. Last week, y'all were averaging 2-3 times a day. Okay? So when that devaluation stage starts, might go to 1 time a day. Then as time goes on and they're in that devaluation, they got their full momentum of devaluing you, might be once a week. So forth and so on, once a month, till where it's shop is closed. You understand? And you're wondering, like, what in the hell? How do we go from doing it this much to nothing in that short period of time? You understand? Because it's a master plan. Now see, when they remove the sex from you and you're scratching your head like, dang, you know, I had to have done something. What did I do? You know, and then they're going to use that as leverage. They're going to use the sex as leverage to get more supply out of you. You see, because now the sex is gone or it's slowed down significantly. Now you're going to come to them and you're going to be like, hey, what's going on? You know, like, and just asking them, coming to them, even asking them to be intimate with you, that is supply to them. You understand? Because now that's their way of seeing you as stroking their ego. You're stroking their ego now because, oh, this person wants me. You see what I'm saying? They're eating out the palm of my hand. Yeah, that's the way they think. That's exactly what they're thinking of you. This person is desperate. Look at this pathetic individual. And all you're really trying to do is trying to find out like what's going on. But it's all part of their plan. It's all part of their plan. God forbid you make it to the discarding stage. You know, when I was on the tail end of my narcissistic voyage, right? I'll call it that. when I was on the tail end, I was that person that I'm telling you would come and ask, like, okay, what's going on? You know, why is it, you know, just totally shut down? And then you also have to realize that for the most part, that narcissist is already groomed one or two or three or four or five. You don't know how many people they've already groomed and might even be sexually active with behind your back. So it's easy for them to shut shop down, to cut it off. And that's a red flag, knowing that you are about to be discarded. Yeah, you're about to be nothing in their life anymore. So I'll say this, when the sex stops, you stop. When the intimacy stops, you stop. When the disrespect starts, you stop. Everything. Pump your brakes. Slam on them. Because you're about to walk into a hornet's nest. That's a fact. You are well on your way to walking into a hornet's nest. And it stings. And you're going to get stung so many different ways. You understand? You're going to get affected and stung all over. All over. But if you can see it coming, if you can see it coming, you're very blessed. Now, you can see it coming and not do anything about it, or you can see it coming and get out of Dodge. Which the best recommendation is to get out of Dodge. Okay? So, another addiction that the narcissist had is people. Supply. That is the main driver of a narcissist, is supply. You understand? They're going to try to get supply from people on a friendship level. They're going to try to get supply from people on a sexual level. They're going to try to get supply from people on a financial level. They're going to try to get supply from people just to provide them attention and stroke their egos. So if you pay attention, you will see a narcissistic person is constantly in contact or in proximity of other people. You understand? They're constantly. You know, I've given examples of how my ex-narcissist carried on with her affairs. She was on social media, gaining supply. She was getting supply from her family members. You understand? She was getting supply from her co-workers. She was getting supply from people out in public that she encountered. But that's what she needed to function. And when somebody's getting that much supply from outside sources, you're nothing. You definitely can't provide that narcissist with all the supply they're getting elsewhere. So you're no longer, relevant to them anymore. And they're going to make sure you know that. They're going to make sure you know that. The narcissist has to have people in their life constantly. They're on the phone all the time. They're constantly texting. And 9 times out of 10, they're texting new supply. And they'll do it right under your nose, right in your face. You cannot put anything past a narcissist. You cannot give them the benefit of the doubt, which is very sad. You cannot give the narcissist the benefit of the doubt. You can't do it. Because soon as you do it, it's like the narcissist is like that person that you give an inch, they're going to take 10 miles. Not a mile, they're going to take 10 miles. You understand? And then they're going to make you look foolish along the way of doing that. So you have to be mindful the way you move. If you know that you're involved with a narcissist, you shouldn't even be in it. If you actually know that you're involved with a narcissist, you need to be out. But if you have questions and doubts and you know, like, is this person a narcissist? I mean, like, well, you know, they're doing these type of things. Yeah, you need to start getting out. And I say that in a lot of my videos. You need to get out. That's the sole purpose of making these videos, to give you guys the tools that might not know whether you're in a narcissistic relationship or not. But like I said, any of these things that I'm talking about right here, if you feel it, like, comment, and subscribe, and get out of that relationship fast. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. The longer you stay, once you get away, the longer it's going to hurt, and the longer the recovery and healing process is going to take. You understand? That's the honest to God truth. The longer you're in it, the longer that narcissist has time to manipulate you. See, the longer you're in it, the tighter that grip becomes. It's super tight, like a python. You understand? So when you get out of it, you're still in that grip somewhat, but it takes time for it to loosen up and let you know you can, till you break free of that toxic grip that they had on you. Ask me how I know. Because you're looking at them. I'm a narcissistic survivor. Yes, I am. And hopefully, if you're in a narcissistic relationship, you'll be able to say the same thing. But you have to be diligent. You have to stick to your guns. You have to. You cannot give that narcissist any way, no chance of manipulating you and gaslighting you and lying to you. You don't want to give them that luxury, because it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. The narcissist is a very, very, very demonic, different, cold-hearted, callous, spiteful. I could just go on, the list goes on and on of that's what they are. Those are the characteristics that a narcissist holds. I want anybody, I implore anybody watching this video to drop in the comments, what good do narcissists bring? And on the flip side, I want you to drop in the comments, what negative does a narcissist bring? And it's going to be self-evident. But the key thing is getting out, recognizing and realizing the narcissist addictions, because those addictions are basically what apply most in a narcissistic relationship. You understand? Because they have addictive personalities. They're addicted to supply. They're addicted to attention. They're addicted to sex. They're addicted to making you hurt. They're addicted to seeing you with your head down. not knowing which way you're going to go next. They're addicted to that. You understand? They are addicted to the worst things that life has to bring. They are addicted. And us as good people, as caring, loving people, that affects us. Those addictions affect us negatively. Probably more so than the narcissist. You understand? Because the narcissist, they're used to that. They internalize that. That's normal to them. The negativity, the chaos, all of that is normal life to them. You understand? Because if the narcissist does not have chaos and confusion and pain and squalor and hurt and all of that, they're not happy. So in order for them to be happy, they have to make you and everybody around them unhappy. And they can come across as charming at first, very, very pleasant people. It's an illusion. And that's where they get that whole shot, that first line of advantage. Because like I say in every video, we never see it coming. We never see it coming. But you need to make sure that you are aware and that you know how to maneuver around the narcissist addictions. The best thing, like I said, is get out. But if you're not able to get out right then and there, you need to start maneuvering around it. Do not lose your cool, because they love that more than anything. You're a cool, laid back individual, and they will intentionally do something to try to set you off or to hurt your feelings. They're going to intentionally do that. I know it's easier said than done, but at least try your best not to react, because your reaction is supplied. And the more the narcissist is supplied, they get more and more and more belligerent and disrespectful. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. You feeding the narcissist supply, and you can't help all the other supply they're getting outside of you. And that's really what really makes things really bad, is because they're getting so much supply from outside sources, and it's giving them strength to bring all of that supply back and disrespect you, disregard you, treat you like crap. That's what drives them. So just be mindful. If you can relate to any of this stuff, you're probably dealing with a narcissist. And if you break up with one, don't look back. Don't expect them to come back crawling back, because sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But who cares? Who cares? You want them out of your life. Because if they're in your life, you're not going to have a good quality of life. You're going to be miserable. You understand? You're going to be miserable. They're going to be miserable as well, but they know how to paint that picture like they're not. So if you are fresh out of a narcissistic relationship, don't look back. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't. Stay off of their social media. Stay off of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever you were linked to them during the relationship. Stay off of it. Do not look back. Because if you react to them, if you respond to them, if they come, or if you reach out to them, you're still giving that person supply. That narcissist, you are supplying them. And you're going to live up to what they have always thought about you. They need me. They can't live without me. And the more and more you talk after the relationship is supposedly over, you're still vulnerable. Your wounds have not healed up yet. And the narcissist is just looking to cut you up and carve you and slice you up even more. If you allow them back into your life. And it don't take a lot. It's just a little. You just get them a little bit. And they're going to slice and dice you. I promise. So, that's my video for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all be good to each other. And peace.